Good evening, friends. Welcome back to my channel, Intraday Trade. My name is Robin, and let's do a Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for tomorrow. So, how was the day today? So, pretty boring. It was a Wednesday, and we usually see that when the market is in a consolidation mode on a Wednesday because people carry or make new position, fresh positions for the expiry. So that's what we are going to discuss today, like how are we going to trade tomorrow. And this was an important level, 42,933. Every time it went to that level, it definitely saw selling from there. Okay, so the sellers are definitely in control at this place, but we'll discuss when they lose their control and when are we going to take the long trades. Okay, so you may see this zigzag lines here, but this is just a swing indicator that is available in TradingView. So I use it whenever I need to plan a trend reversal trade. So this is basically used to understand if it's making higher, higher, higher lows or lower, higher, lower. Low. So we'll discuss that. First, let's quickly check out the data. The data is pretty interesting. It is like what I expected. So what is the expectation here? Let's discuss that. So the first thing here is FIs have created 580 longs in the index future, not a very big number, so nothing convincing here. But they have closed about 2,800 shorts. So the shorts are pretty much reducing on a day by day basis. Okay, so this is pretty okay. This shows stability in the market. Okay. And now let's discuss the options. Options, if you see, there is no much of position. This was expected because FIs are on, they might be on leaves, and this is, the Christmas and the New Year period. We generally see less participation from them, and that's what is visible here significantly. But some may ask question like, if there is less participation, why there is so much of volatility? So that will always be there. When the big players are not there, then the local players, they participate quite aggressively because this is a chance wherein they can make a lot of money, fooling around with the retail traders. So that's what they do. So now it is just a fight between the retailers and the proprietary desk traders. So hence you see a lot of volatility. So I think there were a lot of people who have a misconception that in the month of December, since there is not much of participation from FIIs, there will not be any momentum. But right last year, around in the month of December, I had made a video in which I had mentioned that FIs are like fathers of the market. So I had asked a question in the video stating that tell me one thing, if you're a child and there is no mother and father at your home, so what do you generally do? Obviously, you do a lot of masti, right? So you are the king of that house now, and everything is under your control, and that's what the market also does. So when these fathers are not there, the childrens, they play however they want. Okay, so we need to be a little careful uh, and avoid this misconception that market will not be volatile, it can be range bound. So definitely it can be a trouble for option sellers uh, when FI's participation is less. uh, okay, now I think let's continue with the video. So if you look at the options, not much of a participation from FIs, but pros have hell lot of call shots. Okay, so this is a concern, and this can play a good opportunity for tomorrow for bearish. So pros are bearish, and they do not have put buy. So generally they sell calls and puts, and they don't go long much. So definitely we have a strong resistance in the market. So this is something which we need to keep in mind. So we'll discuss that where we need to be cautious and where is the possibility that they can short cover. So we'll see that. So looking at the data, what we understand here is definitely the options data is bearish. Okay. So now back to the charts. So I am not marking any new levels here. It is the same that we are using. But what you can do here is you can add another line for the 15 minutes candle of today. So this is the line, okay, 42613, and I hope no, this is yesterday's. Today is where is today's candle? Okay, this is today's candle. So the low made today was around 42694. Oh, no problem. So we'll keep this line 42613, no issue. And now we'll do the discussion. So looking at the swings, what we understand here is, see, the price was continuously making lower lows and lower highs. So whenever the last lower high is broken, the trend changes. So here we saw that it broke and it started making higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so it is still higher high and higher low, but at last Bank Nifty has made lower high again. Okay, and it has broken this support. So people who know out there, we know that beyond this level, it can be a reversal and we can see a fall until this place, 42,400. So people who haven't seen the Dow theory video, you can definitely go and watch it. It is in the playlist of technical analysis, and that's the first video, I guess. We'll open that meanwhile, maybe, or maybe I'll add that link into the description and you can see that. Okay. So Bank Nifty has made lower high, no 15 minutes time frame. So that's a good time frame, right? So we need to be cautious here, and let's discuss on the 15 minutes chart only. So what we are going to do here is, if we break this high tomorrow, okay, so when we approach 43,000, and if you see a follow through candle, then trust me, you will see a good short covering. That short covering can lead to another 300 to 350 points on the upside. Okay, so we need to keep this in mind. So imagine we open flat and immediately we go and break this, or if we open with a very big gap up, then also it's a trouble. It will come here and it will again break the day high. So whenever it breaks the day high with a follow through candle, we go long. And when these pros start to short cover, that's a huge quantity of call shots. So we may see a easy 300, 400 point rally, and that will be visible because whenever they cover, it is very instant. So it will immediately give a breakout on the upside. And when they will be uh, convinced is if we open around 42,600, then they'll book their shorts a little, and then we'll have to uh, take a short position here. So let's discuss that. So a flat opening, if market opens flat and if it breaks this level, which is around 42,770, it can come down immediately, consolidate a little here, and then fall back to 42,400. So here we'll book our profits. So just remember, you need to look for a follow through candle. You see this while breaking 42,770, you can enter on the put side, and your target should be around 42,400, which is a decent 380, 390 points for. Okay, and then it can even come to 42,200 if there is no strong participation from the FIs. When these pros can confuse us, they'll take the market a little down, and then it may recover also. But ideally, I think we should book around 42,400, and we'll see if we can take any reversal trade here. Any opening of gap up below 43,000 or 42,950. Again, the chances of coming down is more, so you can again take short positions here, so no problem. Only if it is opening with a gap up, say around 43,200 or something, then these guys will be in trouble. Because imagine this, the call shorts would be around 42,900 to 43,000, the things that they have carried. And if it is opening directly 200 points above, the option price will increase, and that too it's an expiry day tomorrow. Monthly expiry, weekly expiry, yearly expiry, all the expiries together. So it can be really very volatile. And before the volatility comes, already FIs have covered all their shorts that they had, so they are not in trouble. The only trouble that can happen is to the either it is the retailers or it is the proprietary desk. So keep that in mind. So in case if we open with a very big gap up, all that we'll see is, then it will again it will be a continuation of higher high. Then we'll just see it should not come to this place. Okay, it should take support here and then immediately cross the high of the first candle. Then we can go long. We can in fact target 43,500 too. Okay, so this is one of the trade. In case of a gap down, a small gap down, say around 600 point. If it is opening around 40 to 600, then convincingly we can go short. They'll book some here. That time we can short here, and then we can expect a target of 42,400, slow and steady. And that's where we'll book. Any significant gap down opening around 48,400, then it is going to be a trouble. And if you look at SGX Nifty, it is already 113 points plus. So I'm sure they'll not get sleep tonight. So let's see what happens at night and in the morning. So significant gap up, we know that they can short cover. And a significant gap down, again, they'll book their profits and then the market can be range bound. Then if it opens around 42,500 or 400, then the range will be 42,400 to 42,950 for the day, and they'll consolidate within this range. So this is my view for Bank Nifty. Let's quickly check out Nifty. If you look at Nifty, no clear price action on the downside. It is still bullish. Only if it comes below 18,070 is when we'll consider this as a bearish price action. Okay. And if it gives a convincing close above 18,149, so see, we discussed 195 level. It almost came until 180, I guess. Just missed with few points. But just in case if we break this level, then we need to go long. The next target in Nifty should be around 18,320 and then eventually 18,380. Okay, this can be the target, but for that we need a gap up and then they should short cover. Okay. Second thing is, if we open flat and if we continue down, so if we break 18,106 with follow through candles, then again we can go short. Be a little vigilant at 18,070 because that is a trend deciding area. If it breaks down further, then there is no problem. It will straight away come to 18,000. Okay, 18,000 or 17,965. This is a support that Nifty has been taking since last 2 to 3 days. So we can expect the market to fall until this place easily. But for that, it should open flat and break the low of these candles. Okay. Any significant gap down, we know that at least 40% of the quantities they'll book, so we'll get to see a slight rally, a profit booking. Then we can go short. Targets are the same for downside 18,000 and 17,965. Gap down we discussed, flat opening we discussed, and like I said, a big gap up can put them in trouble. We'll see some short covering. Okay, but do not think that the market can be on the upside the entire day. Tomorrow just keep an eye on the option chain. Okay, why I'm saying option chain, because when proprietary desks take positions, especially when it is opening against them, you can see significant writing on the put side that they might do while they cover their short on the call side. So if you see, 1 lakh plus quantities increasing on the put side, that means they are definitely trying to cover their positions, and they're trying to make some adjustments. It is clearly visible. So keep an eye on that. The volume of calls, okay, it will be more than the put. So these are some ideas that you can take and plan the trade for that particular side. This is my view on Nifty and Bank Nifty, and this weekend I'm going to come with an update on the Algo. We have made a better version and a brilliant version which is giving very good profits. So let me come up with a video this weekend, and we'll soon start the registration of the Algos. Thank you for watching. Let's meet in another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.